Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is Let's Play blazblue chronophantasma Extend Part 15. We last left off, we're trying to find a way to kill Vector Man. I mean, Terramy. Did the volume die? Music?
What the? Kagutsuchi? What the hell am I doing here? No!
Okay, I can definitely hear it. Let's make sure this is recording. Okay. Looks like it's recording. Let's double check recording. Yes.
And what the hell are you doing here?
You are trash. You are a low-life scum. You're trash, scum, a piece of shit. Stupid, baldy, rotten fatty.
I have no idea what you're up to, but you pick a fight with me, and you're seriously gonna get it. You know what that means, right? What? This sensation. Something is inside of me.
What do you guys think of Terramy's outfit here?
Second stage? Alright then, bring it on, Terramy! Oh, so now it's you, little Raggy? What's all this leading?
Raggy?
I can't hold back my excitement.
Oh, yeah, when they were... It's like multiple versions of it.
Shut up, you piece of shit. I don't need to hear your lip. I can cut you down with one arm tied behind my back.
So now you can bark a little too? Wait, I've heard that one before. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, right? What kind of sick joke is this? Damn wench. No, but who goes this far? I mean, honestly. There's no way they'll succeed.
Stop talking to yourself, freak. If you're just gonna stand there blabbing, I'm gonna take the first move.
Shut the hell up, you puppy. Quit your barking. I'm a little busy right now and in a bad mood. Disappeared again. And the sensation. This isn't a hallucination or corruption of my mind. This is materialization. This. So, it's you after all.
Interesting.
No. Oh no! You're all wrong! Hey, how long are you gonna make me play along with this boring-ass game of family, huh? Show your damn face already! Or, because you're inside my mind, you don't want to get your hands dirty, huh? Huh? Trinity Glassfill?
Terramy.
Finally decided to show yourself. You sure made me wait a long time. So, what are you doing here?
At long last, I am standing here before you. I have waited so long for this day. You have no idea.
I didn't come to hear you give your commentary. I'm asking you what the hell you're doing inside my mind.
Terramy, this is your end. I no longer have the arms or power to reach you, but I promise we will bring you down.
Oh my. Now this is a big surprise. To think that the Trinity would pick a fight with me? Alright, I can deal with that. Let's fight then, Show me that same expression from when I killed 9.
Ah. Okay. But why can't I play the adult version? And why does he have the giant bell?
The wheel of fate is turning.
I'm probably gonna start recording some Killer Instinct soon.
Rebel.
Maybe some Sonic Mania?
Action.
And Zonky Zero,
Counter.
possibly.
Melody.
This is getting fun.
Shit. Melody.
This is getting fun.
Persia.
This is getting
Dreaming. That was pretty good. This is drama.
Why you? This is getting fun.
Circular.
This is getting fun.
I will not forgive you. Heads up.
Trying to use a super. Not working. There it is. I think. Did nothing.
Impressive.
Finish.
I think it just powered up my attack.
What's wrong? You came out strong, but ended up being a weakling. You really thought you could bring me down? Crawling on the ground like a bug that lost its wings suits you best, you bitch.
Like back then? Yes, I should have done this to you long ago. For my friend, who meant more to me than the entire world.
Disgusting. You didn't go through all this trouble just to pick a fight with me, did you? The hell you plotting, you damn vampire? What did you just do to me? What the hell did you just do to me, Trinity?
Looks like it went pretty well. Now you're up, Mr. Hero.
I know.
Wait, I'll go too.
What?
I want to go too. Though I'm not sure if I can do anything, and I know it's dangerous, and I know you don't have the time to be protecting me. But I want to see it through. Now that I've come all the way to this era, I want to think of what I can do to help make changes. Besides, it looks like Terumi gets really sick when I'm near him. Even if I can't do anything, at the very least I can hold him back just by being present.
What do you say? Her will is set. I will not waste time getting in her way.
Indeed. And I shall accompany you two as the guardian. You are my sister-in-law, after all.
Thank you, Mr. Jubei. Are you all ready? We are going to teleport to where he is. Thank you too, Miss Rachel. Next up, this girl. We need to bring her back out of Terumi's mind. Valkenhayn, help me.
But of course.
Gah! That damn wench. What the hell is she trying to pull? This is Ikaruga. Whoa, 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 you're kidding me, right? This is what you were after? I knew it.
This is your end, Terumi.
Terumi!
Seriously? You brought her? Sir, and I will.
Give it your best shot. I'd love to see you try. Just remember, Hakumen and myself, both our blades have one target in mind.
Damn cat!
Accept your fate. The end has come.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Holding back.
This is getting fun. A matter of time.
Finish.
Shit! This is really bad. Seriously bad. If only that damn bitch wasn't here!
Phantom.
Phantom! Get me the hell out of here! Yesterday!
Jeremy, wait! So
It seems we need to take care of first things first. I don't think so.
Who was
Celica, I would like to ask you too. Who was that?
that? Was my sister.
Are you certain? Was that really 9?
Yeah, I'm sure. I can tell. I can feel it. I felt my sister's presence behind that shadow.
If that is what you say, then there must be no mistake. Your intuition is sharper than any logic can possibly be.
He must have found Nine's soul deep in the boundary and given her a shape. Her magical prowess goes far beyond mankind's understanding. If he could truly bind her soul, then he couldn't ask for a more excellent pawn.
Harlequin.
Trinity, are you all right?
Yes.
You... Oh? What a fascinating coincidence.
It's cruel that we would meet like this. But perhaps this is some higher power at work. Relius, now that we face off against each other, do not think I will let you walk away from me.
Though you may grow old, you are still a beast through and through. Sorry, but I have no interest in your antics. I no longer require your data, nor does it have much value to me.
Not interested. Do you have any idea how much chaos you have caused because of your so-called interest? Your will is no longer at stake. I will make sure you will never be able to talk from that insolent mouth of yours again.
A pathetic man left behind. Ignis, I summon him. Your old
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Your destiny. Your destiny.
In a sense,
Finish.
impressive. As one would expect from a beastkin. Very tough indeed.
I feel my blows connecting it. You will not fall?
I think that's enough playtime. The clock is ticking. Oh, I almost forgot. I promised I would teach you a lesson you would never forget.
there you are. I found you, Yuki Terumi. Now it's time for you to surrender to the great Master Luna.
Oh my, what have we here? The short stack once more. You know, no matter what it is inside of you, you sure know how to annoy the hell out of someone. Are you alone right now?
We're not alone. Luna's got Senna, and vice versa. We got enough firepower to beat you to a pulp and make you say you're sorry.
We may not be one of the 6 heroes, but we promise to take you down for Master Jubei.
Oh, jeez. I hate persistent women and annoying little My merge is slowly coming back to shape. And thankfully, that pain-in-the-ass little girl isn't here either. I think I could spare a little time to play with you. Isn't that right, Miss Trinity Glassville? Yes?
I've been thinking about you all this time. When you almost dropped me into the boundary, and when I see my...
Oh, now you shouldn't. You're making me blush with all of this passion. Let's see how to best respond to this. Aw, I'm not deserving of such gentle words, Miss Trinity Glassville.
You're dirty and cruel.
Come now, that's on the house. The body I used during the Dark War, that was your buddy, right? Did I say anything like that?
I will never, ever forgive you.
I'm assuming Trinity was fucking the person that Yuki Terumi possessed back 90 years ago.
I cannot forgive myself for being tricked by you all those years ago. For letting those words of yours affect me. A small body that I cannot live without. And above all, I cannot forgive you for tormenting my friend. And Celica! Terumi!
This is... Tell me you already found out how to... From just that one time? Are you trying to pull me out of here? It hurts! Trinity! Please, you're hurting me!
Stop that!
Help me. We're friends, aren't we? Come on!
Are you all right, Trinity Glassville?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Hakumen.
That was way too close. But I suppose I owe you thanks. You did save my ass back then. As thanks, how about I kill the both of you together, You're not getting off easy for giving me all that shit, you know. I'll be sure to have a lot of fun with you two. Restriction 666 released. Dimensional interference field deployed. Code SOL. blazblue activate.
I am the White Void. I am the cold steel. I am the just sword. With blade in hand shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction.
I'll throw you into the boundary once more!
I am Hakumen! The end has come!
Definitely getting a lot more fighting in, but what else would you expect from actually getting later in the game? And from a fighting game!
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Crimson! Crimson! Crimson!
Scary.
There you are!
How about this?
Crimson! Crimson!
Finish.
Did you win?
Win? Who won what exactly? Tell me! Two of the 6 heroes. And you couldn't even lay a finger on me. How about you two play with my little shadow here until the end of time? Oh, and don't worry. I'll give you a few more of the 6 heroes to play with really soon.
The 6 heroes. It would seem my role is
How the...
vile serpent. You may have used Takamagahara to intervene on Ikaraga so that you can once again ignite conflict. However, you have underestimated. The Master Unit is intervening to erase the hatred you created as we speak. And I can see the hatred pointing in one direction.
What the hell are you...
If what stands before us is indeed your shadow, then it would require a lot of negative energy to manifest it this accurately. There is only one who has enough hatred for you to create a shadow to allow you to exist here. Trinity, you can destroy this barrier, can you not?
I have more confidence in my barrier magic than even hers. Whenever you're ready.
Don't tell me. You guys are...
Master Unit Amaterasu, guide us to the source of this hatred, and let God's thunder prevail! So, it was you after all. It has been a while, Magister 9.
That appearance and that form, the Mind Eater. But it's so intricate.
Can you undo it?
I will try. I'm sorry, Platinum. Just hang on a little bit more.
To whence do you disappear? We will not let you escape. If we cannot banish this curse, I will have no choice but to end you. 9. We made a mistake. It may have been our only choice. But to think he would continue to listen to us. In due time, we shall atone for our sin. We will need to slay the evils which we have introduced into this world. Otherwise, we stand to lose those we've loved as well.
9! Is it... 9? Are you all right?
Wait! Something... She's overflowing with a murderer. This aura, even without being under the Mind Eater curse, doesn't change. But she doesn't appear to be a soulless puppet pulled from the boundary.
Once more. I'll cleanse it.
Don't strain yourself. You cannot hold much longer.
That 9 is...
I shall bear your responsibility. choose, spirit? Do you die by the hands you have created? Do you let the blood on your hands stain you forever? Or will you submit to judgment for your crimes? The end has come!
Okay. I think that's where we'll call this part. I hope everyone out there had a good day. Well, it's actually pretty short. You know what? We can keep going.
All right, it's almost done.
I'm back. Everything looks
Welcome back. I'm almost done with dinner. Bullet,
What is it?
you don't have to always be on alert. You can relax sometimes. You're among friendly company.
But
You don't have to worry about it here. I've also set a trap, so if an enemy comes, we will immediately...
I know that may be true.
So it's become a habit.
What?
I will make you relax. Listen to my... One day I was training the troops as usual, and then Master came to watch. After watching us training gallantly for a little while, he suddenly blurted out, "Where my ninja?" We are ninjas, so he couldn't see us training. We were invisible, you see. No way. You didn't even smirk a little. My ultimate small-talk subordinate relaxation technique was perfect until this day.
I'm not exactly sure how to respond to that. Is it what people call a joke?
Ouch! To think someone so trusted would lay down a burn like that. Then I have no choice. I must...
You're not finished?
I've done better than you. Watch closely. This is an... Witness my belly dance. Hey, hey, hey! Aha! You just laughed.
No, it's just that you were trying so hard. I couldn't help but laugh at you.
You're laughing at me? Well, that works, I guess. Just don't look so stern all the time. It doesn't help anything.
I guess you're right. Sorry.
If you're stressed about something, just talk about it. I'll listen anytime.
Oh, really? Well, then you want to hear about my past?
Sure. Don't hold anything back.
Maybe we have something in common after all.
You? And me?
Yeah. Maybe I opened up too much. Don't worry about it.
Not at all. Opening up is important, and both our quests have noble reasons. Our meeting was ordained.
Ordained?
Let's work with one another to accomplish our quest.
I see. I guess you're right.
But of course,
I always knew it was going to end like this. I'm not as good as the professor or Roy. I can't even save the one person I want to. Why who is it?
It's Makoto. Lychee, do you have a moment?
Makoto?
I'm coming in. This reminds me of your clinic.
Are you allowed to be here? I feel like they'll hold it against you.
It'll be fine. I'm not breaking any rules.
Well, I guess you're right. I could learn a thing or two from your boldness.
Are you all right, Lychee? You seem a little out of it.
I feel like it.
You must be going through a lot.
Yes. So, you came here for a reason, right?
Yeah, so I was curious what you guys were talking about when I came in back there.
What Kagura was talking about?
What did he mean by, it's starting?
Why ask me? Wouldn't Kagura or Kokonoe have that?
Yeah, but, you know, I think they think I'm dumb and I wouldn't be able to understand. Could you ask them for me?
What? Me? Why me?
Please? I'm so curious.
I'm sorry, but I have to decline. Besides, I don't think they'd tell me, given what...
Oh.
But you're asking the right questions. I wonder if that thing has something to do with the Seether density. They also mentioned that person. There's only one person I can think of that could affect the density of Seether.
What are you thinking about?
I don't have any proof.
I am literally dying of curiosity. Can you tell me anything?
Professor Relius and I have been experimenting with vaporizing solidified Seether. We even made a device to do it. That's all.
Relius Clover?
It's just a guess, and there's no way for me to predict what Relius or Kokonoe may be thinking. Right, Professor? What do you think? I know you're eavesdropping.
What? Kokonoe?
Well, okay. I do have a guess. But my 8-ball is saying outlook not so good.
I'm coming in! Boy, you sure do love these dark holes in the ground, don't you? Aren't you worried you'll go stir-crazy? You're late. Listen, I can't just be at your beck and call all the time. Your impatience is a symptom of your stir-craziness.
It appears that Lychee Fei Ling has made contact with Kokonoe.
Yeah, she's really dedicated herself to that little blob, huh?
A waste of...
A girl and her blob. That's a great idea for a game or something. In the meantime, they are playing pieces. We have some vermin running around sniffing at our...
The mercenary and the ninja.
Don't you think their scrambling around the playing field might cause a problem?
No, they hold the retention.
Oh, I see. So you had even more pieces on the board and didn't tell me. You're so neat.
I'm going now.
Oh. My. Is he in a good mood or bad? He isn't even kind enough to offer me a drink. Well, I suppose he's too busy preparing for the party, so I guess I'll let him slide. Kokonoi and her gang will eventually show up, so I guess I can send an invitation to the rats at the same time. So, I think I have one more job for you to do. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Ugh, to have such a pet. He truly has bad taste.
I just can't feel calm in the city. All the...
Don't worry. All the other people around make it so you don't stand out.
Not very convincing coming from you. You stick out like a sore thumb.
No, I am a ninja. Let's ask some people on the street. I'm sure we would find...
Hey, you! You know... Ah! You looked away, and your pulse just jumped. You think you can lie to me? Tell me what you know! I don't have any idea what you're talking about!
At least they're getting plenty of use out of that Shinji Ikari voice.
You're playing dumb. You have until the count of 3, or I will kill you.
Wait!
What are you doing? Don't get in my way.
I'll hold her back. You run! Run!
Ah! What are you doing? Why did you let him go? That man was just about to tell me
Don't! That's no different from being a hoodlum.
What? I can't do that? That's how I always get information.
How are you not already in prison?
Shut up!
Then leave it to me. I'm the boss of the ninja. Getting information is easy. You, the lady over there. Do you have a moment?
Who are you?
Wait! I'm not suspicious. My name is Bang Shishigami, man of men, a true Ikaraga gentleman.
What? Is this a new way to hit on ladies?
I, the gentleman Bang, have a question. Please give me your answer.
Ah! Don't come near me!
What?
Hey, she screamed and ran away.
This can't be. Why? Next, find someone who looks like they know something.
Well, I don't know if it has any information, but how suspicious is that thing?
This thing. If I'm right, this is the thing that Miss Lychee was after.
Then it might have information we can use. All right, you monster. Tell us what you know.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
There's nowhere to hide! Justice is served! Watch your feet! All or nothing!
Gonna beat you before your curse can work on me.
Did we get him? What the hell? It didn't... Damn it! Let's get him.
Pull it! Let's chase it!
Up.
Over here! Hurry!
Kagura, wait! Why are you in such a rush?
The cauldron. Relius will probably show up.
Professor Relius?
Yep, I'm pretty sure.
Well, how do you know that? What is he trying?
He needs the cauldron in order to make the Black Beast.
What?
The Black Beast?
Oh, it's a quick one. No wonder even my beloved Miss Lychee could not catch the...
That's... I found you, Relius Clone.
Relius? He's here?
Nox Victorious, retention. You saved me a lot of trouble by breaking me.
What? You're looking for this? Why are you trying to find the Retenjo?
Perhaps you will never understand the value of what it is you hold.
This is the soul of Icariga.
Soul of Icariga? Your ignorance is pathetic.
What?
Nox Victorious Retention. It's an anti-Nox Victorious weapon. The Hero 9 created it to destroy the other Nox Victorious using the core of Kushinada.
Kushinada's linchpin?
If I put the linchpin into the cauldron, though it may only be temporary, we can completely stop the flow of Seether. If we stop the Seether, then what will happen to the world which relies upon it?
The world would be destroyed!
So you have an ounce of imagination about you. What you're holding on your back is the core of Kushinada's linchpin, disrupting the world.
That cannot be. Then, did you start the Icariga Civil War just to take it?
No. The truth is more repulsive. You're... Kokono? Oh? Are you the mercenary searching for me?
I knew you'd come, Kokonoe. And the Black Knight Kagura. Lychee Fei Ling is...
What an honor. You know of me already.
Relius, I've come to confirm your intentions.
Aw, he doesn't even care about me.
It sounded like you knew the truth about the Civil War. Please, tell me.
Don't get too close. I'll tell you eventually. Along with what he wants to do. Your assumption is pretty much correct. The Civil War was indeed to get something. And they built a farce to get it.
What were they after?
Souls. And as many as possible, too.
Souls?
The souls of the dead returned to the boundary. They wanted to gather those souls. So Icariga is filled with cauldrons. And all of them perfectly set up to gather souls.
Gather souls? For what?
To create the Black Beast.
Huh?
What? Sector 7 tried to create the Black Beast in order to resist the library. The Icariga Civil War was started in order to get ingredients for it.
What?
In a civil war, many people will die without questioning whether they are friend or foe. The committee used the whole situation.
Fang looked up into the heavens and roared. His fists clenched and his body shook with rage.
And that's why your master Tenjo planned to fight by preparing Kushinada's linchpin, so he could stop the flow of Seether. But it was too little too late. The defense system was activated first, Instead of giving birth to the Black Beast, it was annihilated by Take Mikazuchi. Annihilated? You mean they burned the whole city? That's right.
The people of Ikaraga, my friends and comrades, sacrificed for something so petty. I can't forgive you. I can never forgive you.
Your squad was used by Relius, who was trying to obtain the other Nox Nictoris that was discovered during the Civil War. I can't say I have nothing to do with it. I'll make you spit out everything you know, including the whereabouts of my captain.
So, Relius Clover, you're trying to do the same thing as last time.
Precisely.
To make the people of Ikaraga live through that pain once more? That I will not condone.
Condone or not, the plan is in motion, and change is impossible.
I will not stand idly by listening to you spout your nonsense any longer. Mark my words, or I will stop you in the name of justice.
Kind of in the way of our plans.
Professor Relius, you just said you will use everything from Ikaraga. Are you saying you will use more than just souls? You will use humans as well? Is that the purpose behind the liquid Seether theory?
More time.
If that's the case, then your plan is impossible. As you know, that theory...
I know. It's incomplete.
Then how are you going to...
Don't fret. Vaporizing the solidified Seether is...
Don't tell me.
Device comes in handy. Okanoe, you trained your apprentice well.
Relius, this is different than before. How do you plan on collecting the vaporized Seether?
Don't worry.
Just as I thought.
Relius, you can't be...
Yes, Lychee Fei. Your heart is wavering, and your assumption is correct. Along with your hesitation.
No! No,
You trained your apprentice well. Like I said, your assumptions are correct. I already have accepted.
Well, that was a short one. Okay.
You're always pushing yourself too hard.
Ow. What the hell did you expect me to do? It all happened in a blur. On top of that, you had to jump out of nowhere. What the hell were you thinking?
Sorry about that, but I was on the same page as you. I was so caught up in trying to save Bullet when I realized my body was already in motion.
You idiot.
Hey, Celica. Thanks for looking at me, too.
No, don't worry about it. Helping you guys is about all I can do, and I do it because I enjoy it.
I see. Well, I need to get ready for the next thing, so you guys get some rest.
Hey, that's Tsubaki. Tell him I said good luck.
Go tell him yourself. By the way, you've changed.
No, I haven't.
Well, okay. I'm out.
Kagura, and everyone else, good luck!
Alright, just leave the rest to us.
I hope everything goes well for Noelle.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm sure they'll pull through.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, you're all set.
Thanks, Celica.
Huh?
No, it's just... I think you missed a spot. But it's just a scratch, so don't sweat it.
Wait, let me see it.
It's okay, just a scratch. Leave it alone.
Just let me see.
Whoa, okay, don't get so close. Here, it's on my neck.
You're right, but how did I miss this? This has never happened to me before. Could my powers be weakening?
You get tired too, right? You can't fight, yet you're all the way out here. I don't blame you. Like I said, it's just a scratch, so don't worry about it.
But that was the most fun I've had in an age. Cheers for your combat prowess. Oh, Miss Rachel.
Rabbit. Rachel?
Why the severe mien? Am I interrupting something?
Actually, I was wondering. Earlier, you were the one who protected her, right, Rachel?
Is that true? Thank you, Miss Rachel. Oh no, it was nothing. I assure you. Especially you, Ragnar. I don't know why you feel the need to thank me.
What are you so angry about, Rabbit?
Oh no, you have it all wrong. I was simply curious as to why I need to feel anger towards garden vermin. It hardly makes any sense.
I've heard that one before. Whatever. I need to talk to you.
Talk to me? Since when were you one to ask for permission to speak?
I'm gonna stop using the Azure Grimoire.
What? Hey, Ragnar! May I inquire as to why you suddenly decided this?
My mind was racing about the Azure Grimoire and the battle with Azrael.
I can't believe it. You had thoughts, plural. That must have been hard for you.
Well, it was more like visions, flashes of my life than thoughts. To be honest, I could feel death breathing down my neck. That's when I realized that the Azure Grimoire is the power to take.
The power to take, destroy, dominate an opponent. But isn't that what you sought?
I thought I did, but that's not what I really wanted. I didn't want the power to take things from others. I wanted to avoid losing things myself. The moment I realized that, I knew it was wrong to continue using the Grimoire.
Is that right? I guess you did mature out there on the battlefield. But I wonder, are you running away again?
Running away? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean exactly what I say. The Azure Grimoire wasn't the power you thought it was, so you diverting your eyes would hardly change the...
Don't pretend to know everything, Rabbit. Frankly, I'm not even sure what the Azure Grimoire really is. But I'm saying right now, I'm no longer going to use this power to take anything from anyone anymore.
Take? Ridiculous. What are you taking from whom? The Azure Grimoire cannot be reduced or simplified so easily.
You say that, but what I have is only a replica, right? A replica created by Yuki Terumi.
Terumi created that?
So I hear. He said so himself. I'm not sure if it's true.
Yes, it's a replica made by Terumi. But that's also why you must master the power.
Master the power? It's not that I'm scared or anything, but there's too much that I don't know about the Azure Grimoire. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Hey, if Ragnar's Azure Grimoire is a fake, then where's the real one?
Real one? Never even thought about that. What about Terumi's?
His is also a counterfeit.
Seriously? Then where the hell is the real Azure Grimoire? Actually, what is the Azure Grimoire? Rachel?
Yes. I suppose. Ragnar, are you prepared to handle the gravity of your decision?
Prepared? What the hell are you talking about? I was ready for this ages ago. Wait, what decision do you mean?
The decision to know. The moment you know, your future will be decided for you.
Future will be decided, huh? You know, I'd like to think I'm the one to choose my future, but I sort of feel like everything was decided a long time ago. Anyway, there's too much I don't know right now. And if you're saying you're gonna enlighten me, go ahead.
even if you lose something again.
I won't. I won't lose anything. That's why I fight to the bitter end.
You really have changed. That look in your eyes. There's a strong will behind them. It's time to make my own decision then. Very well, Ragnar. If you insist, if you truly want to know the meaning behind the power you seek, then I shall be your guide. To the beginning. To zero.
Zero?
Tomorrow, bring that girl and Noelle, and come to the ruins of Ibukido. Once you're there, seek the cauldron at the bottom level.
What, with them? In a place like that?
The gates to zero. I will give you the details once we're there. Besides, it looks like the next event is about to begin.
You guys are up next. As I already mentioned, the plan hasn't changed. Wait at the Colosseum Square.
Roger!
How long will the barrier last?
At most, an hour. That might be a stretch.
An hour. Got it. I'm gonna go pick up Tsubaki. In 20 minutes, we commence the operation. Got it?
Roger.
There's no need to be so nervous, Noelle. Don't worry. Just do your best out there.
Yes. Thank you very much.
We're gonna do our best, Noelle. And remember, smile.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys later. Let's go over the plan one more time, just in case.
Okay, first I corner Tsubaki as much as I can, and then I tag Noelle in.
I won't attack her, but observe Tsubaki to recognize the Izayoi, and then sub you in, Major Kisaragi.
Good. All right, let's do this.
Roger!
Brother.
I'm not really sure what to say, but...
Don't worry, my plan is perfect. But that was a little too close earlier, brother. I'm glad you didn't die, because you know, I won't get to kill you.
Keep it up, punk.
Good luck, everyone!
Thanks. We'll make it happen.
Just leave it up to us.
Tsubaki, I promise
that we will
save you.
I've heard of completing each other's sentences, but never completing each other's thoughts.
Right on time. You are as uptight as they say, aren't you? An honors student through and through.
Colonel Mutsuki, I heard there was some trouble in the tournament.
Nah, it's nothing major. Some weirdo barged in and we had to stop the tourney. I guess the loot's gonna have to wait till the next event, huh? That or some charitable organization.
Colonel Mutsuki, only you would downplay the appearance of Azrael in the tournament. That's what I'd call trouble. So what happened with Azrael?
Ran away. Honestly, it was beyond my expectations, so I couldn't react fast enough. Sorry about that.
knew Ragna the Blood Edge was involved, yet still failed to predict this outcome? And for you to say that that's beyond your expectation, I can hardly believe those are your words, Colonel Mutsky.
I appreciate the high standards that you've set for me, but I'm not that perfect. I'm just surrounded with great subordinates.
Your candor is appreciated. Now, bring me up to speed with the Ragna situation.
Nothing to worry about as of right now, but having him around could be a little troublesome. I hate to ask you this, but could you take him into custody?
If you could have done that earlier, I feel like there would have never been any problems.
That's a little harsh, Tsubaki.
I apologize. I simply said what was on my mind at the time. Forgive me for my rudeness, Colonel.
I'm glad we could reach an understanding. Well, good luck out there.
Where's Ragna the Blood Edge? Colonel? A barrier? I can't see the purpose of this, but I'm guessing the leak about Colonel Mutsky leading a mutiny must be true. Also... Well, with this revelation, I suppose we should upgrade leading a mutiny to leading a rebellion.
Tsubaki.
Well, you seem calm, Tsubaki.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I'm genuinely surprised. Lieutenant Vermilion and Lieutenant Nania aside, I wouldn't have expected you, Major Kisaragi, to serve Colonel Mutsky's cause.
At least you have some intelligence on our movement. Nonetheless, I wasn't expecting you to come alone. So I guess that means we're both...
Well, I felt that I would be able to handle Noel and Makoto single-handedly.
Man, single-handedly? I'm a little insulted.
So, what exactly are you planning here? All three of you going to take me out? Even if you do, there will be other wings of justice to chase you down. And if you defeat them, more will come. The Novus Orbis Librarium has zero tolerance for rebellion. We will find you and put an end to you. You had mentioned before, Major Kisaragi, that the Librarium has no value. Value is a childish thought. The Librarium is everything to me. And if you intend to deny it, I will deem you traitors to the state and serve the hand of justice.
Everything to you, huh?
You said something, Lieutenant Nani?
Oh, huh? No, nothing at all. Hey, Major Kisaragi, we can start now, right?
Yeah, we've chit-chatted long enough.
Roger that. I'm go-
Don't divide your attack on my account. I will take you all on at once.
Now, don't be so hasty. Why don't you play with me a little? For old time's sake.
What are you plotting?
Tsubaki, you are going to fight all three of us here. If you can best any one of us, we will do as you say. Whether you want to take us in or execute us right now will be entirely up to you. But if we win, then you leave the Librarian.
Do you really think I would negotiate with rebels?
If you don't take the deal, we will do everything in our power to kill you right now.
Major?
You won't survive if you take all three of us at once. Are you going to take the chance to complete your mission or choose death? That is how you prove your loyalty to the wings of justice?
Is that an insult?
I don't want to break our promise, that's all.
Promise? Yeah. If you break a promise, stick a needle in my eye. Jin... Very well. In the end, my mission will be completed as planned. As a wing of justice, and as a soldier of the Librarium, I accept your terms.
So, there's hope after all.
All right, here goes! You seem quite confident, Lieutenant Nanya. Have you forgotten already? Your strength is no match for mine.
Honestly, I'm not even a little confident. I'm pretty sure you're going to beat me.
Then why do you smirk?
It's not a smirk. I promised myself before, no matter what, I was going to greet you with a smile. I want to be smiling because you're my friend. But I do want to apologize to you.
Apologize?
You remember I said, you're not the Tsubaki I know to you? I was wrong, and for that, I am truly sorry.
What are you talking about?
I think I was forcing my ideals onto you. You were smart, kind to everyone, and could do everything. I just figured that's who you were. That's why when I saw you in Kagutsuchi and you had that cold look on your face, I couldn't stand it. I didn't want to accept that that was you, Tsubaki. I used to be the same way. I looked down on others. I was cold and distant too. And even then, you accepted me the way I was. No matter how much I distanced myself, doubted others, you, Tsubaki, you always looked at me differently. You saw me as a human being. You didn't look at me like I was some freak or a beast king like all the others did. You saw and accepted me for who I really was. So, just like what you did for me back then, I want to accept you the way you are, Tsubaki. It doesn't matter how that may come across. I'm your friend, after all.
Are you done talking, Lieutenant Nanya?
Yeah. Thanks for hearing me out. Now I'm ready to fight. Bring it on, Tsubaki. But let me warn you, my punches are packing a lot of weight behind them today.
I like the curves in that picture.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Bam! Here I go!
That's a lot of blocking.
It's just starting.
What if there's a way to chain that wire? Ow! Did it work?
Finish!
It's just starting. What the? Your movement is completely different from last.
I told you, right? I'm packing a lot of weight behind these fists today. After all, I tried to put...
Don't get cocky. There's no way I could possibly lose to...
Alright, Noelle, I'm tapping out. It's up to you, Noellers.
Okay, I'll pick up when you... Wait! Are you running away? I can still fight! How dare you mock me?
I'm not going
What?
I won't. No. We won't run away. We're not going anywhere. We'll be by your side always. And I think you know I love you, Tsubaki. I just don't want to hog you all to myself.
It's my turn, Tsubaki.
Noelle! Vermilion!
Such strong emotions. These feelings.
I can't meddle with Tsubaki's mind. I need to see her the way she is.
Remember that thing where they said that you're going to use your mind's power to look at her, but you're not supposed to hit her? I feel like that's not what's going to happen here.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Optic Bell! Optic Bell! I have you! You're not getting away!
Ah.
No way!
I feel like the AI is like,
Her glory!
you got too lucky last time. No, jump! Ah.
One, charge! You wide open this! I have you! Blazing! So strong! Revive!
Finish!
Target locked!
At least she was at the same health that she was from Makoto. What? I'm confused. Okay? Didn't I win? I'm confused.
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
I'm supposed to not...
1.
Oh, they really are expecting you not to hit her.
So strong!
So I just have to...
Her glory! Armagus charge! Lockdown! Serious? Strong!
Damn it! I didn't push attack! Why is the block button the same thing as the kick in the fucking knee button?
Rebel 1. Action!
Strong! No way! Strong! Sanctus!
Of course there'd be a guard break.
No way! I can do this! You're not getting away! I can do this!
Trying to backstep. Not working.
Look at time.
Her glory! Strong!
But yeah, they do expect me not to hit her once.
You wide open! Magda! Veritas!
Time up.
Book with an eye, like a Dungeons and Dragons manual.
Trying to observe something and dodge attacks was much harder than I thought.
Why? Why won't you attack? Are you mocking me too? It's all your fault! If you weren't here, if you didn't exist, then... Why? Why did you have to appear before me? You took everything away from me. That's why I... You weren't here. If only you didn't exist, then I would... Take it away. No! I won't let you! Please! Stop taking everything away from me! My place in this world! My reason for existence!
This is it. That strange feeling I felt from Tsubaki. She was searching all this when I just started the academy. I didn't know my place either. I was afraid. I didn't know what to do, and was worried about how others felt. It was but Tsubaki, you gave me a place in this world. So this time, I'm going to make that place for her. Tsubaki,
Please, stop!
Stop taking things away from me. I don't want to lose anything else. No, I can't deny it. Even when she's in pain or sad, she's still Tsubaki. I need to accept her the way she is. What is that? Is that it? That's Izanai's true form? I am the sword that will sever evil. The blade that will cleanse this world. That is my place. I will not lose to anyone. Anyone take it away from me. Any power no one can take away from me. The power to see my own justice. The Zero-type Izayoi! With the blade of retribution in my right, and the scales of judgment in my left, I come to deliver righteous justice.
Okay, so we went from ego to super ego. Gotcha.
Zero-type, activate!
Well done for a scrub. Stay back. You're done. It's my show now.
Major Kisara...
I said stay back. Let me take care of Tsubaki.
Now it's your turn, Major Kisaragi.
Zero-type Izayoi. This is the power you sought, Tsubaki?
Upgrade the librarian and bring peace to this world. I trusted you. You betrayed us. Betrayed the Imperator.
That again. Then let me ask you, what exactly is your justice? What does peace mean to you?
Foolish question. The Imperator is justice. Peace is a society the Imperator rules. That is the truth that will reveal all lies and guide the world to a new beginning.
The Imperator is going to lead us? That worthless piece of trash is neither good nor evil. Its existence itself will be the death of us all. What is the value in a symbol of worthlessness? How could death itself guide the world to life and prosperity?
Help me, Jin. You sure know how to talk. Power of order. Insolence, too, is unnecessary to my system and is met with death. Very well. I shall show you the meaning of becoming worthless. Major Kisaragi, for your crimes, I will arrest. I will kill you! No! I'm scared. Please help me!
So this is the mind readers. To project one's cognizance atop another's conscience. I have no more words to speak to a mere shadow. Do not underestimate Tsubaki. She will not surrender to you. Listen, Tsubaki. I cannot help you, but I can give you my hand. If you can hear this, then search for it, and hang on. Fight back with your emotions, your feeling. Tsubaki, I am going to keep our promise.
So am I trying to survive or kick her ass?
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
Kick her ass. Got it.
Rebel 1. Action.
Ha! Die! Ha! Die! Slow! Freeze! Frost! Bite! Ha! Chill! Die! Absolute zero! Ha! Frost! Dagger! Chill!
Stop me!
Frost! Bite!
Never!
What's for chill?
You guys hear that music in the background?
Shield me! I shall purify your sins!
Slow! Frost! Dagger!
Nothing!
Yeah!
No!
Die! Chill!
Finish.
Cutscene!
the Blade of Judgment, I am the executioner. Jin! Zero type restraints released. Immortal Breaker, activate! No! Jin, run away! This is it, Jin Kisaragi. Let death fall.
Whoa. I think this looks pretty bad, guys.
Major!
Get out of here! I'm staying, Tsubaki!
What is the meaning of this?
I told you, I can't help you. But I'll reach out, no matter how many times I have to. No matter how far. Please reach back, Tsubaki. Please grip my hand and my will.
Will?
I will gladly give my life to you. But if and when I do, fulfill the justice I will no longer be able to. Promise me you will defeat evil, Ragna the Blood Edge, and the Imperator. Promise me!
You are going to become worthless here. Both your will and your life will disappear into nothingness.
Take my hand, Tsubaki. If that is all I must do to bring you back, then my life is a cheap price to pay.
What a pathetic fool. Well, if you wish for death, I will... Huh? What is... Jin, you would die? For me? Jin's going to die. Because of me?
Not for you, for myself. I'm giving you my life for my own sake. I don't want to stick a needle in my eye.
Jin.
I believe in you. I am like a brother to you, after all.
I don't want to lose you, Jin. Always. Always. I want to be by your side.
Come, Tsubaki!
Jin, you've done an incredible job repelling my spell so far. I'm quite impressed, but... it's time to die.
Still in there.
No! No! Stop! Kisaragi! Major Kisaragi! Now you die, Jin Kisaragi. Where is... I see. The darkness inside my heart.
Don't look away, Tsubaki. Don't become like me.
Who are you? What am I? That's right. I fought Makoto and Noelle. And Jin. And then I... stabbed him. Jin?
Inherit.
I have to... inherit your will?
I see. So that is how you used the power of order.
Lord Hakumen, what are you doing here?
To see things through might be the most accurate description.
To see things through...
Tsubaki Yayoi. The power of order is the power of one's will. And that power can be strong enough to cast aside even phenomena intervention. Jin Kisaragi willed you to come back. He believed in you with every ounce of his being, and even at the cost of his own life. He believed in the existence of the Tsubaki that he once knew. This was stronger than the Imperator's spell. Surely you felt it too. More than the blind faith you give the Imperator. More than the justice upon which you rely. Your thoughts went to one man, Jin Kisaragi. That was how the curse binding your heart was broken. He faced the challenge and obeyed his own heart. Something that I could not do. Go, Tsubaki Yayoi. The Imperator's curse is already broken. Return to your world and inherit Jin's cause.
Lord Hakumen, I saw it clearly. No, I think I saw it much sooner. Noelle's, Makoto's, and Jin's feelings. Yet I have sinned. If I can atone for it somehow, I wish I could. I want to answer the call, to return everyone's feelings. But you took away my one chance. With these very hands, I took Jin's life. If this is the punishment for my crime, then I must accept it. But I don't want to lose anyone. I don't want to be apart. I want to be by their side. Noelle, Makoto, and Jin. Because I love everyone.
Then wish for it. More than Makoto Nania. More than Noelle Vermilion. And even more than Jin Kisaragi. Wish for it so desperately, even the power of order would look meaningless. That emotion will grant you light. A brand new hope.
Pretty sure that's a Star Wars movie.
Jin! Major Kisaragi!
Tsubaki, you're back.
Huh? The blade didn't pierce you, but what's going on?
It's simple. The Immortal Breaker will place death in the mind of its opponent. But death cannot be planted into my mind. This is the first time I can truly appreciate the power of order. Apparently, even the Immortal Breaker couldn't overcome. Besides, No, it's nothing.
Oh, Jin! You're alive! Thank goodness! Thank goodness! I'm sorry.
It's okay, Tsubaki.
Noelle?
Yeah. We should go. I think they need a little time alone.
Wait! Noelle? Makoto?
Tsubaki.
I'm so sorry. I did so many horrible things to you two. I may never be able to atone for it. I won't ask for your forgiveness, but at the very least, please let me try to repay my debt. I'm not sure what I have to do yet.
What are you?
Sorry, but I can't forgive you.
You're right.
Makoto!
Hey, how am I supposed to forgive her if there's nothing that needs forgiving? I'm not mad or anything, and I decided to show up here on my own accord. It was just a coincidence that I happened to meddle in your affair. Actually, this is my revenge for all those days at the academy when you couldn't stop meddling in our affairs.
Makoto.
That's right. It's payback from all those things you did for us just because. I was worried that you might get mad at us.
Noelle.
Yeah, that's right. That's why Noelle and I...
If we... all three of us can be together again, that we would greet you with a smile.
Welcome home,
Tsubaki.
I know this is supposed to be a precious moment. I know that this is supposed to be a precious moment. But look at Makoto. Look at her tits. Look at her thong. Look at that ass. Hell, if you're fucking her from behind and you start to fall asleep, there's a pillow and a nice comfy cushion to fall asleep onto. I mean, seriously, look at that. Look at her ass. Look at her tits. Look at her ass again. But it's precious. Like, oh, they're all crying and happy together. It's wholesome. It's wholesome. As long as you ignore the bikini girl and the thong with her boobs. So it's wholesome and sexy.
Noelle. Makoto. Thanks.
Tsubaki!
You gotta smile!
Seriously, you two.
I'm so sorry. So glad you're back.
Look at that ass!
Kagura.
Seems like it went well.
You don't have anything to say?
I don't think it's necessary.
It's not what I got.
Have you calmed down a bit?
Yeah, a bit.
Wipe your nose.
Colonel Mutsuki, really, I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Don't be sorry. I mean, honestly, I really didn't do much. Sector 7, specifically Kokonoe and the Red Devil, did most of the heavy lifting. You should really be thanking...
Sector 7? Colonel Mutsuki, are you certain that's true?
Yeah, it is. I'll introduce you later. Also, you don't have to call me Colonel. In fact, just call me Kagura, like you used to. You can even call me older brother Kagura if you like.
All right, Mr. Kagura. I never thought you really had a connection with Sector 7.
Professor Kokonoe took really good care of me. She might, come off as a bit cold at first, but she's actually a really nice person.
Noellers, I think Professor Kokonoe is eavesdropping.
What? Right. What?
Noelle, Makoto, and everyone, I want to thank you again.
Seriously, don't worry about it. It's all that Izuyoi's fault.
Yeah. Don't worry.
It's not Izuyoi's fault. Tsubaki brought this upon herself, which is why she needs to take responsibility.
Major Kisaragi, you don't have to look at it that way.
But Jin is right, Makoto.
Tsubaki.
Tsubaki herself sought the power of the sealed weapon Izuyoi. It was her own will and nobody else's. And by it, she was enchanted by the thought of power.
My true foe was my own weakness. The Imperator just took advantage of that.
You didn't lose, Tsubaki.
Yeah, that's right. You won, Tsubaki.
Noelle.
All right, we got it. Someone once said, all's well that ends well. I mean, it hasn't really ended, but...
This hasn't ended?
Well, can we get a moment? Let's have some real talk. I'm head of the Duodecim, and I have things to talk about with the next heads of the Kisaragi and Yayoi families. Are you ready? I'm going to defeat the Imperator and take control of the Novus Orbis Librarian. Jin, Tsubaki, I want you to fight by my side.
What? Kagura? Are you trying to start a war again? I cannot condone what you are about to do! War is not an option.
Calm down and listen to what I have to say. I'm going to tell you what I really want to do. My true intent.
True intention?
I feel like this world is really messed up. Birthrights and family names and assigning values to human life. The fact that the Imperator's will is absolute. I just don't buy it. Individuals are favored because of which family name they carry. And those born in the slums don't even receive proper education. Beastkin are in a category of their own. They aren't even considered human by some people's standard. Look at Makoto. Even this great, selfless, friend-loving girl can be a target of racism just because she's got Beastkin's blood. You should have seen that firsthand, Tsubaki.
Do you guys think racism would be a big problem if Beastkin people, like if there were squirrel and cat, dog, and all that stuff? Do you guys think racism would be a big issue with that? Or do you think people would be more accepting because there's more variety of humanity? I would like to think we'd all be nice to each other, but then again, I see in the news every day that that's not true. And at bars. And at Walmart. I've also seen situations where some minorities were hateful to other minorities. I'd seen a Jamaican man and a Mexican man yelling obscenities and racial slurs at each other. And I just felt very, very confused. Like I couldn't understand what was happening. Then again, I don't really understand why people are racist toward anyone anyway. I mean, we're all human. So what's it matter? So, but yeah, if like there was beastkin ethnicity, like with the people that you see in this game, do you think humanity would be understanding about it? You think we'd all learn to just love one another and get along with, and just accept that humanity is more diverse and amazing than we first thought it could be? Or do you think we'd all, well, be bastards to each other? Comment down below about your either super optimistic faith in the human race or your disdainful disappointment on what degenerate bastards we are, and how intolerant jackasses we can be, and just outright cruel to one another. But yeah, I would like to think that we would just be more accepting of how varied and diverse and just amazing our race could be, with just more flavor and variety. Though I suppose since I'm talking about beastkin, a lot of people say, oh, does that mean Lunar D8's a furry? Well, I mean, cat girls are sexy. I mean, I would definitely fuck Makoto. My only problem with Kokonoe is she looks kind of young, despite her massive age. Still, the appearance is off-putting to me, and I don't like that. That's just, no. Like I said, if I lived for thousands of years and I could pick what age I would look, I would choose 26. I think 26 is the perfect age. But yeah. That being said, I'm pretty sure anybody watching this video has probably watched just as much hentai as I have. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully, you know, people aren't racist to each other. But for some reason, people hate each other. I don't know why. Granted, if you ever were to see me in public and it's like, you start wondering like, why I'm looking at you hatefully. It's not that I'm looking at you hatefully. It's that either my own issues psychologically are bothering me, / paranoia, past issues. So it's not that I hate you because of whatever race you might be. It's that I'm more likely thinking in my mind that I hate you because you're all planning on trying to kill me. And I need to be prepared to kill you in order to stay alive. But we'll just call that a mix of severe paranoia, PTSD, prolonged isolation, and lots of people being assholes to me. Hell, I've probably been in a few hundred fights, though I can't claim I'm a good fighter in any way. Granted, a lot of them were multiple people against one, but at the end of the day, even if it was 1-on-1, I still would have lost those fights. I'm a shitty fighter. I have no natural skill at fighting, and honestly, my preferred philosophy when it comes to human interaction is I prefer the philosophy of pacifism. Though I am pro-gun, but that's because I feel everyone should have the ability to defend and protect themselves. But that's just my deeply idealistic view, that I don't want anyone to get hurt. That I want everyone to be safe. On the one hand, I'm a big hippie. On the other hand, very pro-gun. I suppose a lot of... And it's not like it's a hypocritical thing, because hypocritical means that I'm lying about one thing and but at the same time, it's just, like, it'd be like a politician, like, saying one thing, but that's not what they actually do. Me, I actually strongly believe both sides of being non-violent, hurting anybody, but also, being, violent. But I actually strongly feel both ways. It's weird, I'm a bag of fucking contradictions. And it's not that I feel just the one way, it's that I literally have contradicting views in my mind. Like, I have views and opinions in the same brain that shouldn't coexist. But I strongly, agree in multiple views that don't coalesce. Like, it shouldn't be possible for a human being to feel strongly about two opposing views and agree with both. But, yeah. And like I said, I agree strongly with the concept of pacifism, but in the end, I've discovered that, after half hour of getting punched in the face and slammed into a brick wall and stomped on, turning the other cheek only does so much to get someone to stop beating the shit out of you. Eventually, you gotta actually, hurt them back. But it's not an issue of being mean or spiteful, it's an issue of, well, I don't want someone to hurt me, and of course, I don't want, if I see someone else getting hurt, I'm not gonna stay back and just let them get hurt. But, that being said, I am a shitty fighter. I have no skill or talent for it, and even if I'm forced in a situation, I feel bad afterward. Why should I feel guilty about kicking somebody else's ass if they were the ones attacking me? Then again, like I've mentioned before, my mood sometimes changes on things. I either switch between being severely lonely and just really wanting a hug and wanting to be friends with everyone, to literally viewing the world like everyone's a sack of flesh and I hate everyone and everyone's disgusting and every sound they make is horrible and the texture of their skin is just so fucking filthy! And it's just it sometimes is a fucking drastic shift between just overwhelmingly sad loneliness, feeling of hopelessness, and that everyone hates you and everyone wants you to die, to, oh, you just really want a hug, and to, like, hey, that tree looks really pretty. Oh, look at the leaves are falling in the wind. Oh, look at the clouds. To just outright just hating everyone and just being antisocial or withdrawing into myself very badly. I mean, like I said, there are times I feel like I'm of all alignments because I go between feeling like I'm the most I'll switch between feeling like I have no aggressiveness in me at all to just hating everyone and feeling like everyone around me everyone just needs to die, to just being super sentimental and feeling that no one in the world should suffer. So, but I know I got off topic there. But yeah, main point is this. If I were to see somebody and they're like, whether I'm looking at them hatefully, it's either my own, I'm super angry and depressed at myself, or I'm withdrawing, or just very paranoid that, it's like, oh, is that guy racist to me? Like, no, I'm just very paranoid that you're gonna try to kill me. It's like, is it because of your race? No, it's not because of your race. It's because you're another living being. It has nothing to do with what race you are. You could be literally any race or gender, whatever. What age. But that's mostly just paranoia, PTSD, bad experiences, and just running into a lot of people that actually were mean and assholes to me, who enacted on bad things. So that's just me having trouble dealing with my own psychological issues. But yeah, there are times where I just switch between just being overwhelmingly lonely and just wanting a hug to hating everyone and just seeing everyone as the most disgusting, filthy thing that just sickens me. That switch between, oh, all life is precious, to all of you deserve to die. And it's just, I don't really control that feeling. But I feel both extremes. And sometimes it just flips back rapidly. Sometimes in the span of 5 minutes I might switch 10 times. And it's just, it is exhausting to control the way I respond to the outside world while dealing with that. Like I said, at work, people think I'm the most optimistic, nice person in the world when I do interact with people. And a lot of times, even if I feel like shit is hitting the fan and it's fucked, I'm constantly reassuring everyone that it's okay, and I try to make people laugh, and I try to make everyone feel that everything's going to be perfectly fine, even if I feel that it won't be fine. Even if in my mind I feel there is no hope that it will be fine, I'm still trying to reassure other people that everything is fine. I mean, and regardless, like I said, 99% of what I feel nowadays, if I'm around people, it's usually my own issues. Especially if it's stuff in my own personal life that just is, it's just very depressing and painful and just overwhelming to deal with. But regardless of how depressed or angry or anxious I feel, other people don't deserve to be treated badly for it. So I do my best to just put on a fake smile and have a nice happy tone and try to be nice to everyone and word my every word as the most peaceful, demure, innocent, passive way of talking, so that I show no sign of, outright aggressiveness or wanting to fall on the ground and just cry in a fetal position, or just feeling overwhelming anxiety, or just overwhelming nervousness. Sometimes my heart feels like it wants to beat out of my chest. And there's other times, like I said, I literally do feel a large degree of paranoia where I literally feel like everyone is just, either they ignore I even exist at all, or they all hate me, that I'm the most disgusting person any of them have ever seen, that it's just, they feel sickened to just look at my face, or that I'm even there, or to hear my voice, that everyone hates me, that I'm just a failure, that everyone's like, anything bad I could possibly think of for someone to think about me. I feel like everyone's like that. I mean, literally there's times where if I'm in a public place, I literally do feel sometimes that at any moment, everyone, especially if it's a large crowd or something, whether it's at a cafeteria, at a mall, at a store, at a concert, sometimes I feel like everyone is going to suddenly turn in unison and stare at me with absolute hatred toward me. That everyone hates me. And that at any moment, everyone is going to suddenly just try to kill me. And it's like, if I see somebody of any race, even my own, and they're like, oh, it's that person, and they're giving way I'm looking at him, it's like, in my mind, they're probably thinking, oh, is that guy racist? Is he against me because of my race? I'm like, it has no idea, it has nothing to do with whatever race you are. Whatever race you are. It just has to do with my own paranoia, assuming that you're going to suddenly start sprinting at me with the intention of trying to stab me. And I need to somehow deflect you, and then possibly break a few bones. At all times I need to be, ready to potentially, if I have to actually kill any of you. Granted, I've never actually killed anyone. And I hope I never ever do. Because, honestly, I don't know if I'd be able to cope with that. Because here's the thing, even when people have attacked me and I've had to fight back in self-defense, and even when they came out with no permanent injuries, I still felt guilty about it afterward. Then again, I mean, heck, when I've had like I said, every relationship I've been in, my partner's either cheated on me, dumped me, or both. That's how every relationship I've ever had has ended. Me getting cheated on, dumped, or both. That being said, even when I get cheated on or dumped, I blame myself a lot of times. And I'll usually spend like hours talking to myself, going over everything I did, trying to figure out like what I did wrong. But like I said, at least when it comes to... Did he blink? I think they're still animating his facial expressions. Like, yep, he does. Okay, that's cool. But it's just... I don't think anyone at work can tell that I'm depressed. I try really hard to hide that. I try really hard to pretend that I'm happy. And no one at work's ever heard me be angry. At most, I might say a cuss word here and there in a happy tone if someone else is having a bad day. And I think maybe at least 70% of the time, I can get a laugh out of somebody doing that. So I make their day go a little better. And I can usually make other people feel a little better. Granted, I'm very awkward, and a lot of time at work, either I feel isolated and I don't have anyone to talk to, and I feel like this is hours and hours and hours of just silence mixed with tons of beeps where I don't talk to other humans and there's absolutely no music, to I'm doing a job with tons of beeps and there's people having issues and I'm trying to reassure them, especially if they're getting pissed off at a machine or some issue they're having with management. I'm trying to make them feel better. I'm trying to make them feel encouraged. And there's sometimes I'll talk to management, and sometimes, not so much anymore, but especially when I started this job, there were sometimes that management they would say certain things or behave certain things. They would be very rude to me and say certain things I was not okay with. But it's not like I said anything in response. I basically just nodded with it and went along with it and just accepted whatever was said. Because that's just part of the job. Even if I feel angry or offended by what's being said to me, I just need to ignore how I feel and just nod and go along with it. Even if I feel like the person talking to me is talking down to me like I'm retarded, like I am completely worthless in their eyes. And it's just... I mean, then again, both those things I just said, I feel that way about myself all the time. I feel like I'm dumb. I feel like I'm ugly. I feel like I'm worthless. I mean, hell, I feel like my constant goal in any job I do is not to accidentally burn down the building. And it's just... But I think I do a good job at hiding feeling depressed. I mean, work's not really a place to talk about that sort of stuff, so... And I at least think I do a good job of it. I don't think anyone can tell that I'm depressed at all at work, and I think I'm able to come off as happy with people and able to sound strong and, you know, emotionally confident there. But I don't know where I was trying to go with this, but it's just... I guess the best way to put it is this. No matter where I'm at, whether it's a concert, the bar, Walmart, the mall, a public place, work, even in stressful situations, I do my best to sound emotionally happy and stable and passive. But in my head, I'm usually just, my emotions are racing in like every direction. Like, I mean, there's multiple times in a given day at work, even if the day's going well, even if the day's going well, there's multiple times that I just feel like I want to just lay down on the ground and start crying. There's times I just want to turn to everyone around me and just start screaming at them. There's times I want to go up to the machine and just start bashing my head into it until I start bleeding. It's just... I do my best to just pretend to people that either I'm happy or like an emotionless robot. But so much of the time, it's just I am so sad, I am so depressed, or I am so angry, or I am so anxious or paranoid, or there's times that I literally just feel absolutely terrified of everything. And there's times where I actually do feel completely numb. To where, like, there's times where my emotions just completely go and I just feel... I can't even feel. And there's times I feel like there's just no point, like why would I even want to bother trying? To other times I'll feel like I care very strongly about trying, but I feel that no matter how hard I try, in the end I'm just going to fuck up. And at the end, even if you have a good day, like, oh, I'm doing a lot of this good here, and I'm doing this good, I'm doing this good, I'm just thinking in my head, yeah, you did that good, that good, that good, but it's only a matter of time till you do bad. And then when you look at the comparison, you're going to be like, oh, you were doing really good, so then you really fucked up. Or part of me is like a little worried sometimes if somebody does compliment me for doing a good job, because then I'll be worried that if I fuck up after that, they'll think complimenting is what caused the problem, and then people will be angry at the idea of complimenting me. It's kind of like the idea, like, I am very depressed, but at the same time, I feel that if people were to know that and something were to happen that I would be happy, that what if I don't do as good of a job when I'm happy as when I do when I'm sad, and then people resent the lack of skill that happy me has compared to sad me, and then everyone will hate happy me, and everyone will just want me to be sad again. Or maybe that sad, depressed me is the best version of me. And maybe if I were to be happier, I would be dumber. Or maybe if I was happier, I'd be less skilled at the skills that I feel that I'm already a failure at. But main point being is, regardless of how I feel, no matter how angry or sad I feel, or scared or paranoid, I still treat everyone around me with the utmost kindness and respect. Partly because I, don't want to lose my job or get in trouble with society, and partly because I don't want to hurt anyone. Like I said, even in times where I had to hurt people in self-defense, I did what I had to, keep going. They were the ones attacking me. They were actually hurting me. And even after that, I would still feel guilty. Even though it was in self-defense, even though I told them to stop. But it's just, regardless how I feel, I still try to treat everyone good. I still try to be nice to everyone. Me being upset is no reason for me to treat other people badly. And it's exhausting to feel like you want to walk onto a train track sometimes and just still keep going to work and just pretend to everyone, to at least to your best ability, that you're happy and everything's perfectly fine and everything's fine. It's exhausting. It actually hurts a little bit to do that. But it's kind of necessary for society. And besides, I generally don't like the idea of complaining to others about my problems or crying and, burdening others with that shit. Granted, there are times that I did particularly some pretty bad breakups I went through. I know one particular breakup, I actually was talking to a few of my friends quite a bit back then. I know I annoyed the shit out of them. There was another breakup that I took pretty hard, where I actually wound up talking to one of my girlfriends, well, my ex-girlfriend at that time, one of her guy friends. And he was into Dungeons & Dragons, so he wanted to invite me over to play Dungeons & Dragons with him and some other guys. And I had a lot of fun. We were all cracking up laughing, and it was a lot of fun. But I actually hung out with him and was friends with him for a few years after that. I haven't seen him for quite a while now, but granted, he was her friend. He was my ex's friend. Not my ex-wife, but one of my ex-girlfriends like that. But yeah. I wound up talking to him about it just because I was trying to ask him for advice. I'm like, hey, what should I do in order to fix this breakup? And I think I probably spent a few hours just talking about my feelings with him, and I probably bothered him a bit, but me and him played some D&D games, some Halo, some Magic, and I had a lot of fun with that. I still, granted, I haven't seen him in a while now, but I had a lot of fun hanging out with him. I appreciate that he listened to me when I was really upset about that. And that he actually listened to me talk about my feelings. And I enjoyed hanging out with him as a friend. And I do value him as a friend. Though, since I haven't seen him in a long time, I kind of feel like he doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Then again, I feel like all my friends don't want to be my friends anymore. I feel like I have no friends anymore. Then again, when was the last time I hung out with anyone? There's a friend of mine who did a fireworks thing. He had $15,000 worth of fireworks. They launched off at his farmhouse. I would sometimes go over there and me and him would shoot guns. Well, it'd be a dozen of us. We'd all be shooting a bunch of guns. First time I actually see anybody with a fucking, assault rifle with a silencer. How the fuck did you make that work? Though they said that's technically not, legal, but still. I'll say this, there were sometimes we threw clay pigeons in the air because they couldn't find the machine that launches them. It's a lot easier to hit with a shotgun. I was trying to shoot a clay pigeon out of the air with a 9mm. 30 shots later, I couldn't shoot a damn single one. Apparently, it's really hard to hit a clay pigeon out of the air with a 9mm. Because I couldn't do it a damn single one time. I shot 30 fucking times that damn clay pigeons. But apparently, you're not supposed to be trying to shoot with a damn 9mm. But damn if I'm not stubborn. But yeah, he had $15,000 worth of fireworks. He had a couple hundred people there. But I was thinking back on that and okay, that was 4th of July. But then I'm like, wait a moment. That couldn't have been this year. We had the pandemic. The whole COVID thing. So, if it wasn't this year, it had to been the year before, so that's a year and a half. Which means it's basically been a year and a half since I hung out with anyone that I would call a friend. And aside from that, occasionally I'll go see my family, which basically consists of my parents. Had a couple sisters. One of them's dead. Everybody seems to be dying. At least most of the people in my core family are alive. But yeah, I haven't really had a friend to hang out with in a long time. So I kind of feel like everyone that I used to call friend just doesn't want to be my friend, because I feel like no one ever actually messages me or tries to call me or texts me or anything. So I feel like nobody gives a shit, and that I could probably die and they would never fucking notice. Then again, as far as when it comes to dating, since my divorce, I haven't been with anyone. And I've been divorced for like what, going like 4 years or something now? I'm not sure anymore. Can't keep track of time anymore. But it's been years and years. To think for a moment. I think it's been like 4 years. And I've been alone all that time. Granted, I have actually tried to flirt and ask some women out. I think I've had like 1,000 or something, or a couple thousand rejections. But, yeah. But it's just, I don't know. And with the whole COVID thing, it's just been a shit ton of isolation because everyone's wearing a mask in public, and I feel kind of it's harder to actually fake happiness because you can't use a big ass smile. When people look at your eyes, it's a lot easier to tell that you're depressed. At least I can get by with it a bit at work, just because, like I said, a lot of times it's a cloth mask and a plastic shield, and when you are, granted, I have to take the plastic shield off sometimes when I'm training people, and a lot of times it is people with COVID, which is, but just means I've had to get better at, the mask hinders it a little bit at pretending I'm happy. Like I said, I think I do a good job of it. I don't think anyone at work can tell that I'm depressed. So, yeah. But with the whole COVID stuff, I've basically just been in isolation for such a long time. Then again, not like it matters anyway. I can't blame COVID. Even if it wasn't for COVID, I probably still wouldn't have any much human interaction. Hell, aside from maintenance people that have had to sometimes come in my place to fix something went wrong with something, whether the hot water tank or something like that, I haven't had any people in my home. I have some fish. I talk to the fish. That's basically it. I basically live in total isolation. And my general opinion of the rest of humanity anytime I go to a building is that, like, if you go into Walmart, the general feeling that I have most of the time when I walk around Walmart is that every single person in that building hates me. And they're judging me for everything I do in that building or any item I might pick up to buy. And everyone finds me disgusting. And I feel like if I were to see somebody sexy and go up and talk to them at all, even just saying hi, their first thought in their mind's going to be, oh my god, he's talking to me. Oh my god, what did I do so wrong that this guy thought he had any chance at all in even being able to talk to me? So, just the overwhelming feeling that everyone hates me and finds me disgusting. So, but that's just paranoia and depression and prolonged isolation and just rejection and lots of bad experiences. So, I just need to get over that. But even if it's hard for me to emotionally get over that in my head, at the very least I can smile and pretend everything's fine on the outside and no one can tell a damn thing. Hell, when I'm in public, like I said, I usually hear from everybody that, like, if they talk about what they think of me, usually what people say is that I'm the nicest, most polite person they ever met. Hell, I've had people ask me if I was from another country sometimes. Some people even thought I was from Australia because they thought I was super polite. I'm like, that's weird. Like, I'm an American, but people think that I can't be an American because of how polite I tend to be. Like, I just tend to be overly polite and kind to everyone. That sometimes people get thrown off because they're like, hey, we've never met someone nice as you. Heck, that's usually how anyone would describe me, as the nicest, most optimistic, nicest, most friendly person they ever met. So, Yeah, I don't know what the whole point of that was. I really need to try to stop myself from going on any of those rants. Sometimes I go off on tangents like that, I'm sorry. But at least that's one thing I like about doing these videos. Because on one hand, I want to do something entertaining to give back to the YouTube community because I've enjoyed so many Let's Plays. But really, that's a cop-out. Because when it comes right down to it, I'm making these videos because I enjoy making them. I like recording these videos. I like playing these games. I like recording these videos and posting them. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. I've also, I rewatched my Mega Man video. I just thought it was hilarious. I was just sitting there, drinking some tea, eating some snacks, and I was just laughing my ass off at my own gameplay and commentary. And hopefully some other people can find this stuff enjoyable to listen to. I mean, either you'll listen to the funny stuff of Mega Man and find it hilarious, or you'll listen to this rant right here, where I'm talking about this dumb shit I'm talking about right now, and you'll at least know that, at least compared to me, that you, the viewer, are normal. And so after hearing me go off on my rant of my own paranoia and weirdness, you, the listener, will have renewed confidence that you are perfectly normal compared to me. And you'll be nicer to yourself. So, yeah, if that cheers you up, that's awesome. But hopefully it's just me doing silly stuff in a fighting game, or, you know, failing at Mega Man. You know, get a laugh out of you guys, and you guys can enjoy the just genuine surprise I have at certain games that I haven't played before. But honestly, like I said, even beyond that is just the fact that when I make these videos, there's no need for me to filter myself. Like I said, at work I can't go off and go ballistic or get pissed or talk about stuff that makes me sad. But in these videos, why can't I? Why can't I just start cussing and screaming? Why can't I talk about the stuff that makes me sad? Why can't I talk about my irrational paranoia? Why can't I talk about raunchy sexual stuff? You know, why can't I talk about obscure anime or cool stuff out of movies or memes? That's the cool thing about these videos. I don't have to filter myself. I don't have to worry about how society views me or gets upset that I'm angry or pissed off or going through a psychotic breakdown or mental breakdown, or like on the verge I just want to lay in bed and just feel like I have no energy for anything and just feel like there's no point to anything anymore. I can just be me. I can just drop any kind of filter and just be how I feel. But yeah, like I said, I guess it is a bit of cop-out to say I'm doing these videos for any other reason than just I enjoy it. I enjoy making these videos. So I should really get back to the story. I'm sorry. I'll try harder in the future to not go off on those tangents, but it's just... yeah, that's the biggest reason I make these videos. Is not the tangents. I make the videos because I enjoy it. I enjoy making these videos.
And why the hell do highborns get favored treatment because of who their daddies were? If this is the type of order the Imperator is trying to spread, then I want no piece of it.
I understand how you feel, and I have no intention of supporting everything the Imperator does. Above all, I hope that this world can enjoy peace and equality.
But yeah, I don't understand racism. Like, I mean, I've experienced seeing it, and it's just something I don't understand, like, why people are that way. Like, how you can hate other people just for looking different. Like I said, I would hope to think that if we had a world of peace-kin people, like Makoto, that everyone would just say, okay, you know, that's just another variety of human. You know, we're all human, we're all the same. You know, why should you hate somebody because of how they look?
Yet if I am to choose the future as a member of the Duodecim, there must be a leader. Freedom and equality rely on a civil society. Claiming that the current system is inadequate and starting a war to overthrow them in the name of justice is simple when put into words. but reality is different. If you truly intend to act upon what you have just told me, I will become your enemy.
If I were a younger man, the thought might have crossed my mind. But I saw enough death during the Ikaraga Civil War. I realize it might seem strange coming from someone who fought in battle, but I don't want to see any more death. I understand what you're saying, Tsubaki. It's difficult to have freedom and equality for all without a leader. But the leader must be someone who deserves the spot. Someone who understands the pain and suffering of everyone. Someone like you.
You talk of equality. But let me ask you how you ended up where you are today. You were born into your family and given everything you have.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting we start anti-imperator or anti-class system protests in the street right now. There will be those who oppose us. And if we do that, all the favors that person has done for me to help me convince the duodecim will go to waste. We don't want to crash force against force. My goal is to change the system from within, as discreetly as possible. This is my revolt, my revolution.
So, we secretly bring down the current Imperator and create a new government. But the moment you kill the Imperator, will the fact that a rebellion is happening not be obvious?
If that happens, the Librarium will not stand idly by. That could be the spark that starts a war.
Aren't you the same people who want to bring down the Imperator? And what are your plans when that goal is achieved? You gonna leave the world in chaos and call it a happy ending?
Well...
But there's just one way we can infiltrate the NOL without causing a war or a fuss. We'll defeat the current Imperator and transition into a new governing system.
Sounds too good to be true.
It's possible. Think about it. You guys are the only ones to see the face of the current Imperator. The other members of the duodecim don't know what the Imperator looks like. And that's obvious, because the Imperator, as she stands, was artificially created by Hazuma and Relius. You remember who the last Imperator was? You should, Jim, because you were responsible for their fall.
But that's...
I know you lost that memory to Hazuma, but think about it. Why would he erase just that part? Why not clean up the entire mess? What exactly did you see there?
Don't tell me. He was the one?
The experiment was long over, but the NOL and the Imperator didn't stop the Ikaraga Civil War. You didn't feel anything wrong with it? You simply walked in and took the leader's head and the war ended? This is the true reason. Apologies for the wait. Your Highness, please allow us to be graced with your presence. The legacy of the previous Imperator Librarius, Amano Hokozaka Tenjo. I give you Amano Hokozaka Homura. His Highness, the true Imperator Librarius. Kneel, for you are in the presence of his grace.
Well, I should probably call this a video, guys.
So much happened today.
So, I hope everyone out there had a good day. I pushed the wrong button. So, I should go over here. And we're a little long, but should be okay. Hope everyone had a good day. Bye.